Am I working now? Son of a bitch! Fuck you! God damn it. My fucking OBS, man. My fucking OBS. What? Ugh. Hey, how's everybody doing? Go fuck yourself, Venom. I don't even need to look. I don't even need to look and see who the fuck did that shit. God damn it. God damn it. I was like... for some odd reason, every time when I log off of OBS, I get back onto OBS, and they reset my... They keep everything else. Everything else is just fine. Everything is hunky-dory on OBS Studios. But for some fucking reason, when it comes to my audio, they don't save that shit. They keep changing that shit, and it drives me fucking insane. Still can't hear you? Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. Hey everybody, how you doing? I had a very enthusiastic way of saying hey to you guys, and now I just don't feel it anymore because I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off now. Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing's easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? Shut your goddamn mouth and let's do this damn stream. Take your fucking Crocs off and let's do this. Don't wear those disgusting ass Crocs that you don't clean. We're gonna do this stream. How y'all doing? It's good to see you. Briars, Blood Angel, Venom, how y'all doing? It's good to see you all. Sit back, relax, enjoy your snacks, take off your disgusting Crocs that you don't clean. Let's do this. Let's do this. God, man. Man! I saw Superman. Yeah, it's not good. That Superman movie, not that good. Not wearing Crocs, are they good? They're horrible. They look horrible, they feel horrible, and they smell horrible. Nobody ever cleans their Crocs. They always leave that dirty trail on their Crocs and they leave them outside in the rain. Disgusting. Going tonight to see it? Enjoy, man. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun. I didn't. I was just like, bro, all you have to do is make a Superman movie. And they were like, and I was like, all I gotta say is, they wanted to make more of a Guardians of the Galaxy movie than a Superman movie, if that makes any sense. You'll know when you see it. It was stupid. Fucking. I was just like, how hard is this? How hard? I'm starting to believe that directors are not all that smart. I'm starting to believe that. Back then I was like, oh man, the directors know what they're doing. Nowadays I'm just like, I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing. Bring this up. That should be fine. Put that down. I knew it was gonna be shit. James Gunn literally said he doesn't know how to do a Superman movie. He did say that! He said, oh yeah, I don't know how to make a Superman movie. And then he said that while he was still making the movie, and I was like, it's not even that hard. All I'll say about the Superman movie, because I don't want to spoil anything, is there's either one of the two. It could be both, but it's one of the two with this Superman movie. He either hates Superman and thinks he's boring, or he just wanted to do this movie to up Zack Snyder, which also doesn't know how to make a Superman movie. I mean, they both kind of suck. I mean, Man of Steel's okay in some parts, but Both of those movies are flat out, eh. And then I went ahead and went to, today was the first time that I ever saw Christopher Reeves, Superman. Like Christopher Reeves, Superman. I've always seen the animated, Superman. That's the Superman that I know, the animated series Superman. I saw the Christopher Reeves Superman. Nails it right out of the park. Nails it right out of the park. All you have to do is just truth, justice, and the American way. And then they were just like, bro. Also, if you put a dog in a movie, fine. You want to put a dog as a companion in the movie? Okay. Just don't make the companion, the dog, the super dog, Astro, more than Superman, because it says Superman on the title, right? If you push away Superman and put the dog in the forefront, what the hell are we doing? You gave more screen time to the dog. Whatever. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not saying any more. We're not having any more discussions about it. I'm not. I'm good. We're good. Why is there no ambient music for Dragon Age Origins? There's Dragon Age Inquisition music is okay, but it's not that great. Superman had dog meat? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Superman had dog meat. Yeah, that's the only dog in anything. It's good to have y'all here. I knew it was, this was, Crypto's movie and his trusty sidekick Superman. You know, you could have done that. You could have done Superman and his trusty sidekick, Crypto. And I was like, okay, cool. Awesome. Did I say Astro before? Whatever. But anyway, you could have done that. That's fine. You want to do Superman and his companion, Crypto? Cool. But give them more screen time together or more of Superman. Together or more of Superman. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Yeah, the self-insert of his dog. It was in his last interview. Literally said that he was the only reason he made the movie. Bro, if you're making movies for purely yourself, maybe you shouldn't make movies. There are people that are attached to Superman and all these characters. If you make a movie purely for yourself, then you're not in it. You're not in the game. You're not providing anything to anybody. Is it better than the current Marvel movies? Yeah. In a way, yes. Briars is not interested in super meh movie. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Also, for some odd reason, Superman was bitching a lot. I was like, what the fuck are you bitching about? You're supposed to be stoic. They ran out of more obvious self-inserts, yeah. I'm not the target audience, so it's whatevs to me. You know what movie... You know what movie is for us, Briars? We're about to show you right now. We're actually about to do a video right now. Fantastic Four? Shut up. Anything with Pedro Pascal in it? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. No, thank you. We're gonna do a video right now. I guess I could bring everybody up on the screen today. Hey Mark, what's up? How you doing? Okay. All right, chat. Say hi to YouTube. This is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing is easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? We're about to see the Red Sonya official trailer. Red Sonya is part of the Conan Barbarian sort of series. Red Sonya is the voluptuous, redheaded sort of, badass barbarian lady. And let's just watch this trailer and then we'll talk. Because I have some good things and some bad things to say. Let's go ahead and start this. There's some good and bad in here. Let's go.
Sonya, the earth is bleeding.
And grant me the power to find those who did this.
Now, the acting in this is seen as horrible, but I want people to know that even though Red Sonya back in the day with Arnold Schwarzenegger was kind of, was old school, it also had some bad acting as well. Like Red Sonya back then, like it was awesome in its own whimsical way, but it did also have bad acting as well. This trailer has bad acting. This trailer is kind of bad. But holy shit, it's got some hot ladies. Well, check it out. Let me remind you, when I saw that Red Sonya was going to be in a trailer, I was thinking to myself, they're going to cover this bitch up. Well, let's see if they covered this bitch up. Because in the lore, she's supposed to be out there, showing some shit.
My people again is all I dreamed of.
I like this one. Very, very feisty, eh?
Now, I like the setting, but the trailer moves around too much. Maybe trying not to show too much. And I'm okay with the metal music in the background, but the acting does need help. I mean, whoever's playing Red Sonya, you're a beautiful woman. Let's just be honest. She's a beautiful woman. But she don't have that Red Sonya body. You know what I'm talking about? We're talking voluptuous. You could have hired the one lady that was in... Hold on. Who played... Who play... What's her name? Who is the person that played Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3? What was her name? Bryce Dallas Howard. Is that her name? I think that's her name. It's the same lady that played in fucking... Yes, Bryce Dallas... Yeah, okay. Let me show you. Let me show you what Bryce Dallas Howard looks like. Okay? She... Listen. She's a redhead in real life. And she's stacked. Okay? They had to... In Jurassic Park, they had to be like, lady, too much. Back up. Even in the Jurassic World sort of picture where it shows her looking at the dinosaurs, they were like, girl, you got so much ass. They had to Photoshop her ass down. She had way too much ass. And I was just like, she's got the red hair. She's got the voluptuous body. You could have hired her. But I'm thinking to myself, they probably would have thought that she's too old. But I'm pretty sure most of us would be like, fuck it, whatever. Or maybe there's two things. Either she's too old, or containing the breasts in the costume would be too much. You know what I'm saying? But she would have been fucking awesome. So they got some little redhead. Like this one right here.
He wants us to fight.
Like I saw this and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. I saw this and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. Whatever. But Mr. Hardcore Mode, the acting is horrible. Acting? Acting? What? What? All I asked for was hot lady, skimpy outfit, blood and gore. That's it. She could literally say nothing. And I can understand if there's lore nerds out there that like Red Sonya, but I gotta give them enough respect to be like, listen, at least you're doing it. At least you're bringing us back to reality.
Or we both die.
And I saw this and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it. Now here's the thing though. You gotta make the fight believable enough for people to watch the movie a second time. Like, she's small. We have to understand she's small. She's going up against 3 dudes with giant armor. We get it. As men, we understand that she would actually lose. We just ask you one thing. To just make it believable. That's it. We're not asking for you to say, oh, she would not take these guys down. All we're asking is for you to make it look believable. That's part of the whole process of making movies and being an actor or an actress. You have to make believe. And if we can't believe what you're doing, then we ain't gonna watch it. That's it. You don't have to be like, oh shit, well, everything's gotta make sense. I mean, you can, but when it comes to Red Sonya, we've seen Red Sonya back in the day in 1980 or back in the day when that movie came out. Like, we knew that it wasn't believable and it was corny. You can make it unbelievable and corny on this, but it has to give us enough impact to fucking forget what the fuck we were talking. You know, you have to give us enough to where we actually forget that we're watching a movie. You know what I mean? Where we're just like, oh yeah, oh pretty lady, wait a minute, I just watched that whole movie. That doesn't make any sense. Some of this, you know, that just make it enough to where it's just like we become docile. That's how we act. We're just like, oh, she pretty lady. You know, that's it. That's all I'm saying.
Someone has to make a stand. Nothing but death awaits us. I will do what damage I can.
You know what, Red? You are quite the woman.
I mean, if she's fucking the guy, I mean, he could say that. It's not like it's not a woman empowerment slip. Is there any nip slips? Shut the fuck up. This is a fucking trailer. The movie didn't come out yet.
You think that your gods can stop me from conquering the world beyond?
It won't just be their king in Zusafa. It will be every tribe, every people who defy.
Yo, who the fuck? By the way, awesome thing right there. Who's this?
It won't just be their king in Zusafa. It will.
Who's this? Who's this? Who did this? Who's this? What's this? Sir, we want this. Okay? We want this. Who the fuck is this? This is some Planet of the Apes shit right here. Who said this?
It will be every tribe, every people who defy him.
She just flipped over and did like a corny sort of wire move where she flipped around and hit somebody with a bow and arrow. Does it make any sense? No. She's literally about to jump off of a 3rd story fucking like building and she's gonna land on her feet and live. We do not care. Just make it fun, make it sexy. Sexy is good. What does Matt Berry say? More game. But that's what people want. I don't want it to be gay, but you know, gay is in. Yeah, she landed.
I'm here to
kind of relics from the past. I am the future.
This lady right here, I don't know who she is, but I think she's...
Kind of relics from the past.
This outfit for this lady, the second lady right here, way too much clothes. I mean, I guess we got some thigh meat right there, but this lady right here that always fights Red Sonya, way too much. Like, I don't know what's up with you. Listen, there's a lot of actresses out there, and a lot of you are scrawny as fuck with nothing to go on around here. A lot of you are fucking skeletons. And you know what? Fine. If that's who we're hiring, we're gonna hire a bunch of skeleton women. Fine. You should have hired Bryce Dallas Howard, but we're not. I guess we're not gonna do that. Here's Bryce Dallas Howard again. Let me show you guys. You could have. You wanted a redhead? You could have hired her. You could have hired her, but you didn't. You had a chance. You could have hired her. And whatever she did in this Red Sonya movie, if she was hired, people wouldn't fucking give a damn. Okay? He's like, she just took out 5 guys with full armor and somehow she won with just a dagger? That's impossible. That one guy, white dudes for Kamala Harris dude, will say that. The other of us dudes will be like, yeah, choke that guy out. And then she's choking some guy out with her fucking arms, and she's right on top of him, and everybody in the fucking theater, every dude in the theater is like, do that to me! And their wives are just like, what the fuck are you doing? Do that to me! And then dudes will get home. They'll get home after watching the movie, and they'll be like, man, I didn't notice that this movie was so historically accurate.
From the future, it's now or never.
Do you choose death?
All right, there. I think that little thing at the bottom, the little I'll be honest, by the way, I want you guys to know something. She's wearing less than the Red Sonya in the first film, the 1980s one. She's actually wearing less than her. No, she's got the pauldrons. I take it back. Close, very close, but pretty much less. I think the flap at the bottom, because I know they don't want her to slip up. Listen, guys, you don't want the titty to slip out. It's easy. You don't want the titty to flip out. Easy. There's non-damaging glue out there, okay? You just attach it, and also stickers. You put that shit right on her titty, right there, and boom, right on the metal shit. It's not gonna hurt. The fucking thing will always remain there. People are gonna know, oh yeah, they got something to make sure it doesn't slip out. And people are gonna be fine, but you don't have to, like, give her that garter belt thing that's underneath. You know what I mean? You could have kept the, you know, the sort of mithril sort of thing that's right on top. You don't need this slip right here, is all I'm saying. All you had to do was get some sticky stuff. All I'm saying right now is basically you need to talk to cosplayers. That's right. You need to talk to female cosplayers. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They know exactly what kind of material you need, what sort of stuff to easily take off and on that costume. You need to talk to female cosplayers because y'all ain't fucking getting it.
Choose death?
Never.
You can have this and these.
And that protects.
Nothing. The crowd will love it.
He's right. No, he's right. No, he's right. He's right though. Listen, you guys are gonna say that oh, you're porn brain addled. Listen, The same people that say they're porn brain addled are the same people that won't date an ugly fat bitch that smells like corn puffs. Okay? These are the same people. Okay? Everybody is looking for that someone that looks like either Henry Cavill or fucking the Bryce Howard lady that I was just. Everybody's looking for that special someone where they're just like, oh yeah, this person, I would be with that person. I am physically attracted to that person. Don't listen to these motherfuckers talking about, oh, I'm only attracted to personality. They're fucking liars and they're a fucking joke. Okay? Let me do you think women want to see me on the fucking screen? No. They don't want to see me on the screen. They want to see Jason Momoa, Henry Cavill, even the new Superman dude is buff. They want to see him. They want to see all these types of men. Even back in the day when Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom and Onions was around there. They want to see them. They don't want to see my crooked teeth looking ass, big forehead having ass. Nah, I know exactly what the women want, and exactly. You know what's funny about this whole porn brain addled people saying this shit is they don't say this shit to women who see sexy men. You notice that? They always go to men and they see men like females and they're like porn brain addled. And then when Henry Cavill comes out looking like The Witcher, they're just like, I get it, ladies. I get it. I get it, ladies. And I'm like, where the fuck were you when we were looking at fucking, Mary Jane Watson or something? Like, what you weren't enthusiastic when men were looking at women. What the fuck? So, feminism is a fucking lie. Let's stop and realize, okay, let's talk about Red Sonya again. This trailer is ass. This movie looks kind of cheap, but at the same time, not the best movie. But this two things. It's sexy and it makes you pay attention. That's what we needed. We needed this shit a long fucking time ago. I can't wait to hear fucking I can't wait to hear motherfuckers online saying, "Oh, so this is we're back to the bygone era days." Yes, nigga, and you need to fucking catch up. It's fine that it's cheap looking. Exactly. Hold on, I'll be right back. You remember back in the day? When, because women like to ruin things, or even simp boys. Remember back in the day when people were just like, "Oh, this is what the female wears in a video game. This is what the female wears in the video game. Wow, she has to wear this. Man, what if I want to look just like the men? Wow." And even at that time, some women are just like, I'm not saying that, I'm not her. But for some odd reason, the loud minority of people that were like, wow, women need to cover up, wow, all this stuff, while at the same time they're okay with women having OnlyFans for some fucking reason. It was so fucking weird. They were like, wow, women need to cover up, and they also need to be sluts online and get a whole bunch of money. I was like, which way are you going? Let's just be honest, okay? Sexy women are in. They've always been in. They always sell. It is what it is. Why do you think Marvel Rivals got so much money? Blood Angel says, if Henry and Jason were both shirtless together, all the women would create waterfalls. Exactly. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Venom says, hey, can't be worse than the masterpiece Borderlands movie. Bro. He's right, You want to watch Borderlands, the movie again? You want to watch Borderlands? Anyway, we're so back. We're so back. And if it doesn't touch on the lore, I get it. I understand. There's fans out there. But I want to watch this movie. Oh my god. I want to watch this. I want to watch this. I want to see what people say. I'm surprised comments are still on. This looks like the best comedy of the year. Why does Hollywood hate women with curves or boobs? True. He's right. Made for a sci-fi budget? I'm fine with that. A lot of people are saying, this is laughable, this looks bad. That's the point. It's supposed to be... See, this is funny, because they don't realize that's the point. It's supposed to be ridiculous. You just saw... If they've seen the old school Red Sonya, they would know that it's also ridiculous. The things that they do on Red Sonya, the original fun, is also ridiculous. But it was fucking cool. Anyway. They don't get it. They don't get it. I wish they did, though. It would be better than the current comics. It would be okay if it stood out more. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna talk about this. I really don't know if I want to talk about this. But we're gonna talk about this. I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate all the love and support you guys been giving me. But we gotta talk about something. Yep, your screen is bright. Yep, I know. It's bright as fuck. I know. My bad. I know. We got something to talk about. I'll put you right here. Yeah, that's fine right there. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay. Yep, knew it, Mr. H, Mrs. Tosh. God, bro. God, can I time out Venom? No, let's not do it. I can time him out for 60 seconds. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, sorry. I just gotta... Okay, calm down. Every part of my body is like, I want to yell about all the shit that I'm about to receive in this little article. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I already want to scream. Alright. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing's easy. Warriors and wenches, good to see you all. We have another hard rant for you. This is pertaining to Dragon Age again, the Veil Guard. And the Veil Guard won Game of the Year. A little bit late though, because if I remember correctly, if you want to win Game of the Year, you should have won last year. You see what I'm saying? It's neither here nor there, but they're kind of late. But I mean, I guess they're here, I guess. But, let's be honest here. The Gaming Awards of 2025, you never heard of them. You've never heard of them until now. Let's just be honest. Just be honest. You've never heard of them. You've never seen them. You don't want to see them. And you want to hide your kids away from them. Okay? So anyway. We're on Gaming Amigos. And, Dragon Age the Veilguard wins Game of the Year. The Gaming Awards. Game of the Year at Gaming Awards. I want you guys to know something. The Gaming Awards of 2025 is all about a cash grab. I mean, all of these award companies are a cash grab, but these are more promoted and more focused towards what's between your legs and who you have sex with and what you do behind closed doors. This seems kind of disgusting to you, right? Because there's also a Black Voices, Black Voice for Gaming thing also. See, there's one for me. So they're propping my skin color up, and I don't like that shit. It's like, you're just a game developer. You're not here for Black Voices in gaming. Shut the fuck up and make video games. Black Voices in gaming. What a fucking joke. All these things are tied to people who are trying to get money from you. That means whatever happens with these awards, whatever traction that they get, all that money is siphoned to people with DEI initiative. That means whatever happens, all that money either goes to the award ceremony or to the certain individuals that started the whole thing up in the first place. This isn't about what you do. This is about who you have sex with. This isn't about your skin color. They don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is getting what they want out of you. And it hurts. It sucks. Oh, you're gay? Don't care. Wait, you got a gay character in your video game? Oh, that's crazy. Well, I'm gonna get a couple $100 out of you. They'll do whatever they can to get a few bucks out of you. It doesn't matter how big or small, they want to get money out of you. And I do not like companies like this. They are a parasite to the gaming community. Or to gaming in general. So, we're going to read this. The winners of the Gaming Awards are officially in. The Dragon Age the Veilguard has walked away with 2 major honors. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. Stop acting like you're major. The Game of the Year and Best LGBT, oh my god, character for its customizable look for Rook. Now, there's 2 things I want you to understand. Forget about the Game of the Year part. I want you to focus on the Best LGBTQ plus character customizable lead part. That means that you wanting to have big tits for your character? No, they minimize that for a reason. This is the perfect example of, yeah, we did all that shit, made your ass small, made you have no tits on fucking purpose because that's what we believe. This is a perfect example of their political ideology. They don't want you to look voluptuous. They don't want you to look feminine. They don't want any of that. They want everything to be androgynous. This is the perfect example of, yeah, we made these characters fucking ugly on purpose. For brownie points. For virtue signaling. Also, we want to cut your tits off. We totally forgot about that. Yeah, let's be real. Anyway, hosted on July 8th in the Abbey in West Hollywood, this year's ceremony once again spotlighted games and creators and are pushing for a better representation and inclusivity in the gaming space. Why are you pushing this? Just make your video game. And if you don't make money, you don't make money. That's just how it is. And you want to know the funny thing about this whole thing? The gay people, the mental illness people, they don't play your game. They don't. Sure, some people will. but only a minute amount of people will play that game. They always come out and they always play what everybody else wants to play. There will be the one game that comes out and there's no political ideology, but the customization of said video game is highlighted to be one of the best. You know, the characters look sexy, the guys look fucking badass, and everybody goes up to play the game because they want to play the game. And then you bring out your game and barely anybody shows up. It happens every single time. They don't show up to your events. They don't show up to play your video games. Perfect example. Anybody know the game Rage and Bloom? Lost Records from Don't Nod? Nobody knows that game. That's why they all got laid off. Nobody's playing Rage and Bloom. Okay? Date Anything? How many people are playing Date Anything? That game is the gayest game I've ever fucking seen. I'm not gonna show you what Date Everything is. Look it up yourself. Let me see the chart. Show me the chart. I like charts. I'll be honest, for a small indie studio, they're making okay money, but this is all they made. Date Everything is a game where you go around in your house. You're all alone in your house. You're not talking to anybody, and you just go up to anybody. A table, a book, your washing machine, your refrigerator, and you just start talking to your appliances, and then you date your appliance. This is the saddest fucking game I've ever seen. But for an indie developer, it's gaining some traction. It's fucking weird, but they're gaining some traction. It's not for us. It's not for me, at least. Okay? It's not for me. But they're not gaining that much, but hey, they got some cash money here. How many negative reviews and how many positive reviews? They got 158 negative reviews. And they got 3,171 positive reviews. Maybe that's because people would come up to this game and they know exactly what they're getting. So you would get more positive reviews than negative reviews. And it's also on number 39 in top sellers. So they are doing it pretty well. It's just not for me. Let's go back to this. Ultimate D-Gen Cozy Sim? Yes. This marked the 5th edition of the Gaming Awards. I didn't know you guys were around that long. This is brand new to us. Which started back in 2021. Of course it started back in 2021. Of course, when all this bullshit, the hashtag #MeToo movement, of course you would start around 2021. You guys, when 2020 and 2021, you guys were going super woke. As the world's first ceremony dedicated entirely to celebrating LGBT plus gaming culture. Yeah, sure. Over the years, it's grown in a scale and impact, and 2025 was no different. The show introduced 2 fresh categories. Why would you nuke Best LGBTQ plus Voice Actor of the Year and Community Impact Award? I hate games for impact. I fucking hate them. I think if you're getting a Games for Impact award, you're getting a retard reward. You're getting a yo, he did his best award. That's what you're getting. You're both of which highlight the growing efforts behind the scenes and in the spotlight. You're probably thinking that I'm kind of harsh about this. Okay, here's one. How would you like it if I had an award for Best Negro Award? Anybody? Would you like to be the Best Black Person Award? The Best Black Female Award? The blackest person in a video game award? The the most chuckin' and jivin' award. Would you like that? Do these awards sound nice to you? The Ratchet Award. Does this sound good to you? The Keep It in the Hood Award in gaming. Do these sound nice? No, they don't sound nice. No, and neither does this. BioWare's The Veilguard has already... Chicken and Watermelon Award. Anyway, BioWare's The Veilguard has already been making headlines for its inclusive approach to storytelling. You mean just storytelling? And now it has the awards to back it up. Rook, the game's protagonist, which could be literally anything. The person could literally be straight like me, so I don't see... whatever. The game's protagonist can be fully customized, gender pronouns, romantic preferences, and more. So, what if I was just a guy and I was white in the game and I wanted to fuck the Asian chick because man fucks woman? Would I win? Would I win? I'm curious. Would I win? If me saying that to these people, these freaks, if I say I was a white dude in this game and I fucked the Asian bitch, he's like, yeah, and I and my character's straight, and also I let Tosh die in my game, would they be like, nah, you ain't the same? Well, then we got a problem. Anyway, fully customized gender pronouns. Wait. Allowing players to explore stories that generally reflect queer identities. So it's all about you, not me. So it's all about queer identities, not you guys. So it's not inclusivity, it's exclusivity. Gotcha. I mean, I already knew that. I just wanted to make sure. This flexible approach to character identity earned Rook the title of the best LGBTQ plus character. By the way, why didn't you add the part in this little thing about you cutting your tits off? Why didn't you add that? That's part of the whole initiative, right? Why didn't you add that? You added gender, pronouns, romantic preferences, and more. Why didn't you add the part where you cut your tits off? You stand up and be proud. Be proud that you cut your tits off. Why didn't you add that? It was right there. Okay, all right, you didn't. For some odd reason, is the reason why you didn't add the part where you can cut your own tits off because you knew that it was gonna have backlash, or that people would think it would be weird? Huh, weird. Adding to that, Erika Ishii, the weird D&D Asian chick. Okay, she voiced the female character Rook. She won Best LGBT Voice Actor of the Year. Wow. So she won because she got a job as a voice actor and she licks pussy. Wow. Wait a minute. Then I should be Best LGBT. I love licking pussy. I do that all the... what about me? Like, if I was a voice actor at Dragon Age The Veilguard as the male Rook, shouldn't I also get that? I do the same thing that Erika Ishii does. I thought that's what we were doing. I thought that's what we were doing. I'm doing the same thing that she's doing. I'm a lesbian. On the indie side, Kitsune Tales charmed its way to victory, winning Best LGBT Indie Game. Wow. Not best game, just listen, you're awesome because you're gay. Yeah, but I actually have a girlfriend. Oh, you're not gay anymore? Yeah, let me get that reward off you. Yeah, what would happen, bro? What would happen? What if in the midway, what if they went on stage and said, "Hey, I'm not gay anymore"? What would happen? I'm so serious. They said, listen, I don't really do this whole thing. My next game's not going to really have any political ideology in my next game, and I'm actually straight. What would happen in the next game? What would they do? They'd be like, yeah, thanks for your award. I actually met a woman, and I don't really do that whole thing anymore. I found God, and I'm doing pretty great. I'm excited for my next game. It's about a soldier who wants to meet, you know, go back to his family and his 3 kids, and he's stuck in World War II, and some drag queen would be like, give me that award! Give me that award! Give me that award! I'd be like, yo, what? What's with the deep voice? What's with the drag tea? The drag queen's like, give me that award! And I'm like, yo, I thought you were a woman. This retro-style platformer mixes magical Japanese folklore with tender queer love story. Players follow Yuki, a fox spirit who falls in love with a human priestess. Wait. Yeah, whatever. And the game doesn't shy away from giving that story emotional weight. Since its launch, wow, congratulations. You like somebody of the same sex. Congratulations. 96 on positive rating. Congratulations. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the moment when all this gay shit is just normal. It's slowly getting there, and even gay people are getting tired of it. You saw Doctor Who and that fucking queer dude. Even the liberals are getting tired of Doctor Who right now. They're starting to be like, listen, it's a little too woke, okay? All right, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, okay? We're getting a little too woke. So I'm just thinking to myself, I can't wait for the day to be like, oh yeah, you're gay, whatever. Once we start to normalize this whole gay shit, what are they gonna do? Because they either like getting free shit, being recognized, or being a victim. Those are the 3 things that they like. And don't tell me, oh, they don't like being a victim. They love being a victim. It's their bread and fucking butter. But as soon as we normalize all 3, what the fuck are they gonna do? People are gonna be like, so what? You're gay. So what? It's like, oh, well, you know, I cut your tits off. I cut my own tits off. You got rid of a good thing, but I don't give a fuck. You got negative tits. Guess what people love in the world? Guess what makes people wake up in the morning? That's right. Titties. So you got rid of that. What? You want me to congratulate you for cutting your tits off? Titties, which makes everybody wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I don't want to go to work, but I want to get home and see my wife and touch her titties. Whether or not you're gay or not, or whatever. You know what? I can't wait to finish up work and go back to my husband because he's caked up. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their preference. So when you get rid of something good, don't be surprised when people go like, I wouldn't have done, couldn't have been me. That's all I'm saying. You're not gonna win no award for getting rid of a good thing. You know what I mean? You don't see black people cutting their dicks off. I wonder why. You know what I mean? Here's the... Meanwhile, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered won over the community... What? We're still talking about Last of Us? That old-ass game? Is it a remaster or remake? I don't know anymore. Earning the Gaming Magazine Readers Award. Ellie's journey, her love, loss, identity, continues to... That's an old-ass fucking story. We knew she was gay almost 10 years ago. And you're bringing it up now? Okay, alright. Here's a quick look at all the other winners at the Gaming Awards of 2025. Industry Diversity Award, Code Coven. Nobody knows the game, but there's gonna be somebody collecting a paycheck out of being nice. That's right. People collect a paycheck for being nice. You want to know all this DEI and LGBT shit like I told you in the beginning of this video? This is just them. This is them. You know how when you do charity or donations and you can collect that money later on? What's it called? I forgot the term. But basically, when you do nice things, you get a return later on. I forgot what it's called. But basically, that's what's happening. They're like, oh, I'm being so nice to you guys. Meanwhile, they're just... Let me tell you something. If they're not going to get any money out of any of this shit, they wouldn't give a fuck, okay? They would not give a fuck. If they were not going to get money out of being nice to all of these motherfuckers, they would not give a fuck. If there was... And here's something crazy. If there was somebody out there that did... If the world just decided, okay, the new political ideology is anything Nazi related. That's right. You start doing propaganda and political ideology on Hitler, you're gonna get a massive amount of money. Watch how quick fucking companies change. Watch. They're just like, bro, okay, we got the racist award. We got there's so many jokes in there, but I don't want my shit flagged, okay? I got so many awards in my head, but all I'm saying, somebody's gonna cash a check for doing that. If there's money in it, they'll do it. Let's continue. Okay, continue. Robin Gray, founder of both Gaming Magazine and the awards, shared... By the way, he's the... God, what the fuck did I just do? By the way, this guy right here, Robin Gray, founder of both Gaming Magazine and the awards, he's the one that's gonna benefit most out of everything that's happening. Everything. You think he gives a fuck about you being gay? About you cutting your own dick off? I don't give a fuck about that. Robin Gray is playing the long game. As soon as all this right here, as soon as all of this is not viable or commercially viable, he ain't gonna get that much money. This whole thing, this whole award show is gonna be gone. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, we can't do anymore. So I'm gonna have to fire all of you, lay you all. Yeah, this whole award thing, yeah, we're done. He's like, oh, you can't fire us? Actually, I can. Anyway, he says, every year I'm honored to uplift and celebrate creators. No, he's just here to collect the check on all of you. And industry workers, he said. This year's winners represent a wonderfully diverse group of people. Not really. I mean, if you're straight, you know what I mean? If you're out there and you're a woman and you like a beefcake of a man, you're not really invited to all this. All of whom are working to make our industry better in their own way. Let me tell you about the industry. Everybody has their own thing in every sort of game development. In any sort of game development. I'm gonna tell you right now, the people that worked on Fallen, Lords of the Fallen, they don't want to be in this group. They don't want to be in this group. Okay? A lot of game developers don't want to be in this group. They're like, whoa, this is not what we do. Whatever you do at home, that's between you and your significant other. We're just doing our job. You see what I'm saying? They might as well name... They might as well have named the gaming awards the "It's not going to be available in Saudi Arabia" awards. That's what they should have named it. Gray also acknowledged the importance of unity and support within the community. Basically, he's saying, we need more of you to be gay so we can collect more money. That's what he's saying. Last year, Larian Studios' highly praised RPG Baldur's Gate 3 emerged as the top winner. The studio got 6 nominations in 5 different categories and won an award in almost each, including the coveted Game of the Year. Coveted. Calm down. Coveted. Ain't nobody know who the fuck you are. Calm down. Calm down. This one random person's like, I hope they're proud. So, all of this is shit. They don't really care about Veilguard. They just care about their bottom dollar. That's it. I mean, I could go online and check if the Gaming Awards was available on YouTube. I could check right now. Let me check. It's gonna mess up my fucking news feed, but all right.
I believe.
Shut up. This is their website. This is their website. WoW Presents. Sorry, I'm right there. They have 2 million subscribers. I don't know how many of them are bots. And look at how many views they got. Look at how many views they got. 4,604 views. You got 2 million subscribers and you got 4,000 views? A lot of people are... Oh man, some of these are bots. Actually, not that many. That's a bot. Some people are laughing. Some people are wondering what's the point. Some people are asking who asked for this. And then some people... Yeah, that's a bot. That's a bot right there. It's always the first name and the last name and a bunch of numbers. Yeah. Yeah, these are bots. Get the fuck in. Get out of here. They have to be bots. Exactly. Well, I hope they're happy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, we got another thing to watch, guys. I don't think you're gonna be too happy about it. It's good to see you all. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? We good? We good? We good? Do not look at my YouTube shorts. Do not look at my YouTube shorts. I wonder if Veilguard team pays for good PR, including winning empty awards and accolades. I'm wondering who picked up those awards. I know Erika Ishii would pick up that award because she's fucking weird. But everybody else would be like, everybody else, they all got fired. Okay? I don't know who's picking up the award, but besides Erika Ishii, that's not, she doesn't, she worked. She worked part-time at BioWare. She's not a developer. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and watch this. Okay. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing's easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? We are about to watch the deep dive into Ghost of Yotei, the game I'm never gonna play. Because I wanted to play Jin Sakai and not a woman, especially a crazy woman. But we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. I appreciate all the love and support. Shut your mouth and watch the video. Thank you. Shh. And take those fucking clogs off. No Crocs. No Crocs?
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Okay, let's see what it's all about. put it down a little bit. Oh. Oh.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies.
Wow.
So long as she can punish the Yotei 6.
See, this sounds like Assassin's Creed Shadows. A woman got her family killed by some bad men, and now she's on a revenge kick. We're doing the same thing again. Okay, alright. Alright, fine. Oh, Mongols are not involved. I think this is years later. These are actually Japanese people involved with Japanese. But alright, let's see.
A ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
See, I gotta be honest, the game does have an art style that I enjoy, but I was stuck with Jin Sakai's story, not hers. The only way I'm going to play as her is unless she has the rule of cool or she's attractive. I don't know if she's got the rule of cool yet, but she's definitely not attractive. This is Erika Ishii we're talking about, okay? All right, she's fat, she's fat, she's flat-chested. I mean, what do we got going here? I'm not playing as Bayonetta. I'm not playing as 2B. I'm not even playing as a fucking siren from Borderlands. So, all right.
It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her child...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did I just see? Go back. Wait a minute.
At home.
Wait a minute. Females did not wear that. You've been historically accurate this whole time. You've been historically accurate this whole time. Females wear what your mother wears. This is you. Atsu must be here. Father right there. Her brother must be right there. Her mother's right there. She would wear something along the lines of this. They're gonna give me some fucking stupid, boring tomboy story where she's like, oh, well, she wants to be one of the boys. And I'm gonna be like, oh, you can be feminine and still be a tomboy. You know that? You could be feminine and still be a tomboy. We'll be here all day if we say that. Okay, let's continue.
To propel her forward.
What's up, High Chancellor?
When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
Why? Why would I want to do that? I mean, that looks cool, but why would I want to do that?
By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal.
You got all your looks from your dad. That's crazy. Damn, you got all your looks from your dad. That's crazy. Mom is just like, man, I should have dumped this one in the river. Okay.
It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei 6.
So, I'm just wondering something. If this whole revenge kick that she has is all she has, then who the fuck is she? Because even Jin Sakai has a revenge story on his own. But he has a personality that's entirely his own, is all I'm saying. I just hope you need to show a little bit more than just Jin Sakai. Even during the first trailer, you could tell that this man really cared about his country, his people, and his home, and he still wanted to fight the enemy. He really wanted to fight the enemy and win. Regardless of how he won, he wanted to destroy his enemy. But he still loved his country, his family, and the way of the samurai. Do not just give me, I'm a woman, and they took my family. And, you know what I mean? Give me something, is all I'm saying. Just show me.
Is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless. And with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
She looks a lot better with the mask on.
Ghost of Yotei focuses.
There are female swordsmen, but it wasn't well said out loud for a very well-known common sense of history. And let me preface that. These female samurais, they mostly were archers. Most of them were archers. Because they knew. Of course they dealt with the sword, but they were primarily archers. I mean, most samurais were archers, but they primarily dealt in archery because you want to take care of your target before they get to the woman. Because let's be honest, when it comes to war or bandits, they're not particularly nice to women. You catch my drift? So what they teach women is to do is make sure that they never even reach the fucking door. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, meet the enemy. He's like, do not meet the enemy. Destroy them before they even get in front of your door. After that, kick, scream, bite, scratch, or use your sword. But primarily, use that bow to the best of your ability to keep your enemy away.
On player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that at its heart is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. Enough! If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you.
Okay, this thing right here is kind of interesting. I guess that adds to the exploration. Okay, that's fine, but...
Kitsune might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception.
Who the fuck is this? That's not... Is that Atsu? Let me see.
Or if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and
it is Atsu. Okay, that mask is cool.
Deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures.
Don't mention cards to people. You're gonna don't mention cards. Don't mention cards, okay? Get the cards off the screen. Stop. People don't like card games, okay? It's like, just say They're little icons, okay? They're just icons. They're not cards. Do not do this little card game with people. They don't want to play Bazak, okay? They don't want to collect cards. Do not do that. Am I the only one that as soon I'm like, yo, this game looks good? Well, you go out and you collect a deck of cards. Get fuck out. Get fuck out of here. What? I thought you liked the game. I'm not doing card games anymore, bro.
The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yotei 6, her legend as the on-rail grows.
It's her.
Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you lost?
Yo, what's with the voice acting and what's with the animation? Why are you just looking at her? He's like, "Are you lost?" And then, why don't you? There's no animation. There's no point to where maybe we don't see it. Like he's sitting.
Foes.
Maybe it's not part of it. I mean, we had good animation right here.
Are you lost?
Are you lost? And I'm like, what kind of animation is this? And also, I want to say something. There are certain video games where if you play as a female, the enemies will treat you thusly. If you play as a male or a female, they'll treat you thusly. I hope that the bandits call you some scrawny bitch or like, you know, they say horrible things to you because, I mean, I take it that that you're a woman, or I hope that, because if they don't, it's not going to feel real, is all I'm saying. If they don't say that, it's not going to feel real, because in the previous game, it was pretty realistic. It was not as prominent, but it's pretty realistic. We're not talking cyberpunk realistic, but it's pretty realistic. And like even Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 had like multiple moments of like, oh shit, this is fucked up. Like, this is fucked up. Like, if they don't have that, then this is safe nonsense.
I'm looking for some old friends.
If you want to play this game, play it in Japanese. If you want to play this game, play it in Japanese. Okay? The voice acting is bad. I want to talk about something. Anybody that's in Dimension 20 or Critical Role, there's only 3 people that can act out of all of them. That would be Matt Mercer, Laura Bailey, and that one dude with the red hair. I forgot his name, but he's a really good actor. I mean, he's a really good voice actor. Those 3. Everyone else fucking sucks, including her. I do not come to me with this like, oh, since I know Matt Mercer and I hang out with him, I'm a good voice actor or actress. No, you're not. Listen, let's just be honest. He's like, oh, the voice actors hang out and play D&D. I know it says it on your resume, but okay.
The Yotei 6.
Show her the door.
What up, Maurice? Are you serious? She got oh shit. That they ended it there? God damn. She got the big onigiri. Bro, she got grabbed from the back. She's gonna be like that one girl in that K-pop like fucking anime on Netflix where she puts the whole thing in her fucking mouth. That's her. That's what's gonna happen. She's gonna be like, oh, she's gonna, oh my God, she got.
is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
Get rid of the cards on the screen because you're messing with. You need to get rid of the cards off the screen, man. The reason being is because if I remember correctly, they put you in the game. The immersion is what you see on the screen. You guys are a minimalist. What you show on the screen is exactly the information that you need. When you slap a fucking giant card on the screen after you fight someone, it pulls people out of the game and they're like, oh yeah, I'm playing a video game. Get rid of the fucking cards on the screen.
You're not on plan A, Goty.
That shit right there. Get that shit off the fucking screen, bro. Get that shit off the fucking screen.
You're here for my bounty.
God, bro.
You're not on plan A, Goty. You're here for my bounty.
Bro. If Jimmy Carter had a Japanese mistress, this would be their daughter. Wait for this to get on PC and get some mods. Wrap it up. The music is great. If there's one thing the gay people are good at doing, if it's one thing the DEI infested people are good at doing, it's the music. I don't know how, I don't know why, but every fucking person that's just like, when we're here, we're queer, they dominate with music. They're just like, oh, I know what kind of music we need. And I'm like, holy shit, yeah, this is pretty good. But as soon as they try to, as soon as they fucking touch the story, they fuck it up. Leave them in the music area. Just so it's like, ah, yeah, I got rainbow hair. Make some music. And then that music would be, in that video game, would be a fucking banger. Like I said, get rid of the cards on the screen. Is this like Western, sort of? I kind of like it.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of...
This game looks beautiful. I'll give it to him. The game looks beautiful. Like I said, if there's one thing I can understand with Sucker Punch, is visually stunning, and they know how to set the immersion. Just get those stupid cards off the screen, man.
Yotei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most.
I mean, that was the same thing with the previous game. We already know that, but I guess he's telling that to people that don't know. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, it seems like they're more focused on more exploration and just going out there and seeing the world, which is fine. But it's like we know what kind of game you got here, and if you got more stuff to do on the side, that's cool. That's fine. It's all right.
But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
Flower streams will give Atsu a boost. Well, I mean, she's a woman, so I get it. But that's nice, I guess. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What, you know, you could have... What if you want to have a place that's filled with wheat? Like beautiful long wheat? And you want to ride through the beautiful, like, beautiful long wheat. Or walk through the, you know, kind of like Gladiator, where you touch the wheat. And it's like... never mind, you wouldn't understand. But anyway... You're gonna purposely put flowers everywhere. Just so you can, yo, you could speed boost right there, and I'm like, nigga, there's a lot of flowers around here, man. Just, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just being nitpicky.
The lands around Yotei are fast.
That's fucking nice. This is way better than Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is really fucking nice.
It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace.
No. 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 This is one of those moments where you're like, you're playing Stellar Blade. You're playing Stellar Blade, and you're playing like Nier Automata, and you're like, ah, yeah, ah! You got all these costumes for like Eve, and you're like, and then you play Ghost of Yotei, and you're just like, ma'am, keep your clothes on. Thank you. Ma'am? Oh, sorry, you're taking your clothes off? I'll be over here. Okay. You might wanna... Ma'am? Put a towel? Let's put a just let's put some wood all over this place. There's all, yeah, just covered up.
Face that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual sword?
Odachi? Okay, alright. I don't know how she's gonna use the odachi with her small Asian ass. She's gonna... Okay. See, this is awesome, and people are gonna have fun playing this game, but I'm kind of getting, like, real kind of like, you know what I mean? Well, okay, she's a master of all weapons, but part of me is just like, I wish Jin Sakai would have all this. You know what I mean? I really wish Jin Sakai had all of this, but... okay, alright, I guess she's gonna have it. Alright, that's fine.
Spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords.
Sure, an odachi.
Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
I mean, I guess that's cool.
Plant psycho banners.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field. Searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food.
She has the giant odachi on her back, and this is what I'm thinking. When I see this little girl with the odachi on her back, this is what I think about. Watch out for that little girl! She got a giant sword! Watch out! God! He's like, how is she home?
From our soil. The soldiers needed
How is
to free you.
how is she taking that out?
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Oh, she used the other one. I want to see her use the Odachi.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No. She's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight.
She has everything?
Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision. If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon.
Oh, you can lose your weapon?
She can disarm.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. The fact that you can lose your weapon permanently, it kind of makes my dick hard. I kind of like that. I mean, I'm still Mr. Hardcore mode, and if you tell me, bro, if you lose a fight, you lose everything, I'm kind of like,
Them.
You're dead.
Choose the right.
I might play this game. Just manhandled.
Right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy.
Okay, she's got the Odachi.
Her huge Odachi
How did she grab that shit?
job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge.
She grabbed it from the, so she pulled it up from that. Okay. Alright. Not bad. I mean, that's the best you could do with what you got, but alright.
Huge Odachi blade is best.
I'm gonna be honest. When you're dealing with big people like him, the best you want to do is a spear. When you're dealing with big people and they got big problems, I get that you want to use a big weapon on the big person. A spear would have been perfect. But, and also, if Atsu is like fast enough, it might be preferable to use. Alright, giant sword it is. I'm just saying. Okay, giant sword deals with the big people. Okay, alright, fine. I just think a spear would be preferable, because the last thing you want is a giant dude like fucking manhandling Atsu. Okay, alright, giant sword, alright, that's fine. That was a good animation. I'm gonna be honest. That was a good animation. I'm gonna give them props to what they give me. I wish I was playing Jin Sakai though.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast.
God, your voice is horrible.
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
A bounty hunter. A ghost.
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
I firmly believe that if you're gonna have multiple weapons in this game, when you change your weapon, you must add more frames. You can't just go, okay, if you want to do a game that's gamified, you know what I mean? If you want to have a gamified game, fine. Just have your spear come out, and then you're doing a spear combo, and then mid-spear combo, you're using the double blades, and then at the end of the combo, you pull out your Odachi to do the final attack. If you want to gamify it, fine. But when it comes to Ghost of Yotei, I think there's a sense of realism with the fight. If you switch your weapon, it needs to add an animation to it. You gotta put away your one weapon and then bring out the next one. But does she actually do that, by the way? Let me check. Okay. Single sword. Well, okay. Single sword. Okay.
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best
Okay, there was an animation for that one.
against spears.
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
It's not that mysterious. She just found the wolf and then that was the story. Let's stop, okay? Alright. She's gonna need that wolf, okay? She's gonna need that wolf, by the way. All this I wish I could do with Jin Sakai.
Atsu can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's not always alone.
Hey friend, share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight.
I'm a sucker for camps. Ever since Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm a sucker for camps. So, cool.
It's also designed to help bring
Yo, what if she was at the camp and then some bandits came over? That'd be cool.
important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in.
I like the art here. It's pretty nice. Yeah, the art on here is pretty nice.
Over time, Atsu grows to have her own.
She looks more of a woman than you do. No, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How come Atsu is so short, but for some odd reason when she's fighting people, she's the same height? Look at her. She's shorter than most people here, but as soon as she's fighting people, they're the same height as her.
Wolfpack. Here, you can keep track of when a sensei.
Bro, if you gave me this guy and this guy was going to be the main character, I would play the shit out of Geralt of Yotei. I would play the shit out of Geralt of Yotei.
It might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell. Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring, the game comes to you.
Customization.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu.
All of this is nice. I gotta recognize game
Around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, playstyle?
I want to check out this armor. I'm a stickler for like armor and looking cool when you're killing stuff. That was one thing that I really liked in the previous game. If I'm gonna play, if I play this game when it comes out on PC, wait a minute. First of all, I better not have to log on to PlayStation, because then I'm never gonna play the game. I'm gonna mod the fucking shit out of this bitch. She's gonna look like Eve.
You stealth?
That armor's pretty good.
Stealth, ranged, or melee focused?
Sure. Yeah. Female armor. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Sure. Don't you want to wear, like, I don't know, a nice, I don't know, Briar's, what is it called? A kimono? Why am I asking Briar's? She's gonna be like, are you asking me because I'm Asian? Well, she can't wear like a, fine, whatever. All right, yeah.
Find and combine the
kimono
pieces that are just right for you. And of course, custom.
Female characters in the previous game, Ghost of Tsushima, they did wear clothes like this, so let's be fair. Let's be fair. Alright, let's be fair. Alright? And if this is the style of the character, that's just how it is. Also, she's got a breastplate to make sure that when she's using her bow and arrow, she's not gonna hit her titty. I saw one girl, because this happens a lot when people don't realize that, hey, you got big tits, you need to hide your tits so you don't hit them, because it's gonna fucking hurt. I saw one lady use a bow and arrow, and then I noticed her titty was out, and I'm just like, alright. And then she hit the target, but she hit her titty, and she was like on the ground. But yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's historically accurate, so I'm gonna be honest there.
Optimize the look of your armor and weapons to make
fucking gay, but all right, we're fine.
Make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
Yo, the hoodie looks nice, but
looks and fights just the way you want.
She looks much better now. She looks much better now. Much better. Just cover all of that up. Cover it all up. As a matter of fact, I think she needs 2 masks. Mr. Hardcore Mode, you showed up 3 fingers. I know. That's dope. I like that one. Yeah, cover all that. Cover all of that. Much better. Thank you. Much better. Much better. Much better. That's dope. Some of these are kind of dope.
The score of Ghost of Yotei is incredibly special to us. Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of
no
Eastern
sexy shinobi armor
with Western flavors,
I guess,
brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
でこうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
That's dope. I have no complaints with the music. Ghost of Tsushima was highly prized for its photo mode, so this will probably be the same.
The digital photography community.
Also, her face is covered up, so this is going to be a good picture.
For Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo.
Nigga, what's on the bottom right of the screen? Do not tell me this bitch is gonna... the wolf? Fine. Do not tell me she's got a bear as a fucking companion. Cause now I'm getting mad, bro. First of all, Erika Ishii, stay away from that bear. This is not Baldur's Gate 3. And secondly, I wish Jin Sakai was here. Jin Sakai's like, yo, I got swords, man. And I'm like, that's cool, Jin Sakai. You don't got a gun, a spear, an odachi. You don't got all this cool shit. And I'm like, God damn. It feels like... Bro, I thought Jin Sakai had like a second story coming up. I was like, yo, the Mongols are still attacking. There's still much to do with the Mongols. And they said, get this shit out of here and give me that queer bitch. And I'm like, oh, man. This, perfect example of what I'm complaining about is basically this is Last of Us Part 2. Except this game might actually be funny. I mean, not funny, but fun. You see what I'm saying? Where it's just like Last of Us Part 1, and you're like, oh, I love Joel. And Last of Us Part 2, they were just like, get this fucking male out of here and replace him with a woman. And I'm just like, that one was worse. You see what I'm saying? Because it was subverting your expectations. This one, they just tell you straight up before you even buy the game, you're not playing Jin Sakai. And he's not dead either. They didn't kill him.
We want playing through Ghost of Yotei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
Good, because Erika Ishii's voice is fucking horrible. See how much better this is? You see what I mean? Much better. Now I don't have to hear that. Like if this is the same person, Erika Ishii, and she's in Japanese now, she sounds much better in Japanese. Maybe you should stick with I'm not gonna say that. I'm just saying. You're trying to Erika Ishii's voice, the way she sounds when she's trying to sound hard when she's in English, is horrible. Fucking horrible. She's all like, I'm looking for a man. And I'm like, stop. Your voice is not built for that. Okay? You're not Troy Baker. You're not Matt Mercer. There are certain voices that you can do. That is not it. That's not the one. And then this must be the same person. This must be Erika Ishii just sounding, in Japanese. And I'm like, much better. Much better. Much better. Subs are greater than dubs? Absolutely.
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
Yeah, but you need to add the other thing, though, because they didn't do this before. Not only do you need to add the black and white and the film grain and the audio and increased wind, you need to also add the broken film sort of stuff on the screen, where it adds a little bit of the sound when it's an old film and it shows a little bit of the film on the screen a little bit. You need to add just a teeny bit to where people can see it, but not too much, where it seems like it's rolled by an old film. You need to have that sort of overlay to it. when this comes out in PC, the mods will fix everything. Like, this is clean black and white. I don't want clean black and white. I want black and white with the old, like, old audio and the old sort of, like grain stuff that you see on the screen. Yeah, a bit grainy. It's a different voice actor for Japanese. Also, I just can't play this game because of Erika Ishii being both the voice and the face of the character. She's annoying. She is fucking annoying. That might play a small pivotal part to, you know, for some people. And also the fact that people aren't going to play Jin Sakai. But I think this game might sell. But we'll see how much. I think this is one of the... This is a rare W for PlayStation where they have exclusives where Xbox has none. You see what I'm saying? This game will sell, but, you know, it depends on how much.
For Ghosts of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate 2 other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre.
Yeah, especially when you got her face in this game. I don't want to see her face in this game. And I'll tell you after this. I'll tell you why.
As a whole.
Hey, Kayan.
First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more...
Wait. Miike mode? It says closer camera, more blood, and more mud. Why is that a mode? That should be like an accessibility thing. You know what I'm saying? I want more blood and I want more mud. I just want to add that to something that I already have in the game. I have to go to this mode and okay, all right. I'm just saying it shouldn't be a mode. It should be an accessibility thing to where I add it to something that I already have.
Intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter. And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
Fuck. Fuck you, Sucker Punch. Fuck you. That is it's not part of the game, it's an option. So you get the classic version, so you can do the lo-fi Nujabes sort of. Fuck, I like that shit. Fuck. I'm over here just like, I want to hate this game. And then they're like, yo, you could play some cool lo-fi sort of Nujabes, like Samurai Champ. I'm a sucker for Watanabe. I'm a sucker. Watanabe is responsible for Ghost in the Shell, Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop. He's literally my anime grandpa. And you put it on this game, and I'm just like, I want to hate it. I want to hate it, but it's good. I play this shit while I'm at work so I can calm down. I fucking hate you. You fucking DEI piece of shit. Fucking, fine. It's good. It's good.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yotei that is sure to be special.
You're gonna make me pay for something more? Is you're selling me on more shit? You're it's fucking console, bro. No. Yes. Yo.
Today, you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Yotei.
I hear you, Armored Snake.
Forge your own path while discovering the secrets of Ezo. To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yotei comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, that's pretty much Ghost of Yotei. Two things are gonna happen when this game comes out on PC when I can play it. One, people are gonna change the way Erika Ishii looks, or number two, they're just gonna put Jin Sakai on that shit. They're gonna be like, Erika Ishii out, Jin Sakai in. They're gonna every time when there's a cutscene, it's gonna sound like her, but it's literally Jin Sakai. I can't wait for. Okay, let's stop joking. The game looks fun. The game looks fun, but it looks like it's just a sandbox game now, and I guess that's fine. But I really like the story of the whatever the story is gonna be is never going to be better than Ghost of Tsushima. It's just not. Because have you noticed through this whole thing that all they did was this is a revenge kick and that's it, and all she's doing is going around just killing anybody that was responsible for killing her parents and that stuff. That's it. That's their story. They said the story. They said it for like 30 seconds or 45 seconds, and then they went straight to the gameplay. That's great and all. If you want to gamify this game, that's fine. But Ghost of Tsushima's story, way more powerful, way better. It's just a dude trying to save his country. But hey, I'm just saying, I'd watch that. Yeah. It's a good looking game. It's just not. I don't like the main actress, and I want Jin Sakai, but I would play a female like lead character, but not Erika Ishii. I'm sorry, I'm not Erika Ishii. No. Yeah, I'm not. I'm fine with female leads, just not her. Just not her. Also, this is Black Myth Wukong. I forgot to add this part. This is Black Myth Wukong, and these are all the characters from Black Myth Wukong, and yeah, that's yeah, it's see the yeah. I mean oh, okay. You see what see, this is what you want, right? You know, anyway, that's it. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. You're playing Black Myth Wukong at an event, and all four of these ladies are like, wow, you're so good at the game. Wow, all four of these ladies are surrounding you, and you're playing Black Myth Wukong at an event, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're doing so well in this game. You beat that boss so well. Yay, high five. And then your girlfriend comes in, and she's just like, what the fuck were you doing? He's like, send us home right now. And she's just yelling in your car. And she's like, I should just leave you there since you like it so much. And I'm like, this is my car. Shut the fuck up. Positive energy. Shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is dope. This is awesome. Oh, that's a woman? Yeah, that's a woman. Don't show that demonic entity. Is Erika Ishii actually a woman? Yes, but I don't think you should tell her that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Also, did you know that there is actually somebody who, there's a developer that was on Dragon Age the Veilguard, and they were a writer for Dragon Age the Veilguard, and they got transferred over to Sucker Punch. Yeah, they're working on Sucker Punch. So they went from Dragon Age the Veilguard for this and this amount of years, and then they went to Sucker Punch, and I'm just like, what the fuck? You're failing upwards? You could fuck up Dragon Age, BioWare, and you could just somehow go to Sucker Punch? Usually when I'm bad at a job, I you know what I mean? Nobody comes up and be like, bro, you were the worst person there. We need you, bro. We need you. Come on down. And I'm like, okay, alright, that's... Dude, ain't no way she's a real woman. She seems like she's trying too hard. She's a woman, dude, but I wouldn't tell her that, bro. I wouldn't... listen, you need to understand something. She's a woman, but I wouldn't speak to her if I were you and tell her that. But, yeah, that was Ghost of Yotei. I don't know if I'm too excited about the game, though. But, that will be it for today. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving me. Playing some games here soon, and I got some hard rant videos to upload. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning for people that didn't get to see. I do appreciate y'all being here. Armored Snake says, don't forget the dude that was the lead writer of Veilguard is now moving to BG4. Oh, that's Corey Bush. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I think that's great. Anybody ever got fired at their job and then they went straight to becoming, you know, sort of like a CEO at some other job or something like that? I've never done that. Anybody else? You done that? Anybody ever been fired and then they became like, I don't know, the New York, you know, joined the LA Lakers or something like that? I don't know. I've never seen that before. It's almost comical how quickly these types of people have favoritism, to where it's just it's like being a dude and like as soon as your ugly girlfriend breaks up with you, you get with Scarlett Johansson. And I'm like, what? The fuck? It doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It's like, oh yeah, I broke up with my girlfriend. Now I'm with Scarlett Johansson. And I'm like, what? That's not realistic. But for them, it's fucking realistic. They can get fired at their job and fucking get a new one. How do you get fired and then a promotion? Your guess is as good as mine, bro. She's a woman. Butch isn't working on Baldur's Gate 4. It's a different game using a D&D IP. I ain't touching this shit. I ain't touching this shit. They can't hide him from me. I almost said her. I almost said her. God damn, I almost said her. But, yeah, you ain't hiding from us. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving me. We'll return back to more video games here soon. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see you guys again. Y'all take care. Peace.